Saudi Arabia on the brink of qualifying for the knockout stages at the expense of maybe the Polish or the Mexicans. Who's going to go home, but who's going to go through? We're going to take a little look next. That's right, folks. Bum's giving the 5-minute preview. Look forward to Poland up against Saudi Arabia over in Group C. And we'll get to that in just one second. If you know where you've been, smash your subscribe button back to all things Saudi Arabia related, Black and Rose related, Poland related, of course, World Cup related. We've got it all here, boys. I know I'm Ruski. Of course, big shout out to the VIPs. They are the patrons. But anyway, 5-minute preview. Let's get into it then, shall we? Of course, Poland up against Saudi Arabia coming at you at the Education City Stadium on the 22nd of November. It is, of course, Poland against inform team to avoid Saudi Arabia, which of course will show up this time around. Scalabound FC, of course. Poland qualified as UEFA playoff winners. Part B, they secured the date on the 29th of March 2022. 9 tournaments in the past for Poland. 2018 was the last. It's a streak of 2 in a row. Third place, they were back in 74 and 82. Przemysław Manowicz is your manager. Of course, Robert Lewandowski is the main man. Without him, they're buggered. 11-10 on to qualify, of course, to 125-1 to go the distance as well. Take a look at the recent run of events. Of course, a 0-0 draw against Mexico. Prior to that, a couple of clean sheets, FCs against Wales and Chile. Are they the real deal? We'll have to see about that. They're coming to this in second spot right now, behind Saudi Arabia, of course. A win for them, and I think they're home and hosed. Of course, Mexico looking to deny that happening by doing something against Argentina. We'll talk about that in another video. Of course, Poland will take on Argentina after this game. That's on Wednesday, November the 30th. But what about, of course, the match right now? Of course, they're looking forward to this one, and of course, we want to see a quick remind ourselves of the squad then for the Poles heading into this. Of course, Wojciech Szczesny between the sticks, which should be no problem there. Matty Cash, of course, on the books. Jan Bednarek, didn't see him, didn't we, last time around? Into midfield, we've got Zielinski, of course, Krzysztof, amongst them, Kemal Krzyzewski, formerly of Leeds, and of course, up top, we've got Lewandowski, Milic, and Pietic as well to cause some problems if they need it. But what about, of course, my starting 11 I've got with this one? We've got Szczesny, Boszenski, Kua, Glitch, Cash, of course, Krzysztof, Zielinski, Szymanski, Kaminski, Lewandowski, and I'm Dirkski. That's right, of course. What about, of course, their opposition, Saudi Arabia? Of course, the mystery package. We just don't know if they're realistic contenders or was it a one and done surprise win? Well, of course, they're coming at you as AFC Group B winners. They secured the deal on 24th of March 2022. 6 tournaments in the past. 2018 was the last. They have made the round of 16 back in 1994. Hervé Renard, of course, is your manager. Salem El Dassawari is your VIP. He got himself a goal, didn't he? 5-1 to qualify. 750-1 to go the distance. That was way back when. Now those odds will be dramatically changed, and we'll have a look at that shortly. Take a look at the resume. Of course, part of this, they did this to Croatia, drew with Panama, and of course beat Iceland. But the star of the show was that 2-1 win over Argentina, of course. But Saudi Arabia do come into this on top of the pops here. Of course, 3 points of a possible 3. They'll take on, of course, the Poles, and then they'll take on the Mexicans on Wednesday, November the 30th. Let's remind ourselves once again of these Remind ourselves, of course, the famous men here for Saudi Arabia from that big victory. Owasaris, of course, between the sticks. Into defence, we've got Al Daswadi, Al Bayic, of course. Into midfield, we've got the likes of Baharabi, Kano, Al Dawasabi, of course. Got in amongst the goals, Al Sheri. Up top, of course, a handful, definitely. And hopefully to add more to the tally in this game against Poland. But, of course, this is my lineup for you. We've got Owasaris, Al Shamani, Al Bahani, Al Tabakaki, Al David, Al Mahaniki, Al Daswani, Kano, Al Faraj, Ubaraya Kakan, and El Sharari, of course, everybody's favourites. We all know them through and through, don't we? Of course, it's like they're like their Black and Rovers, really. But they're pretty sure that these two sides, Poland up against Saudi Arabia. Poland coming to this without a loss in the last 3, 50% form for them. 1-2 lost to and drawn 2 over the last 6. Up against Saudi Arabia, just 1 defeat past 6, 58% form for them as they look forward to this game. We put a vote out there, and it is quite even Stevens, of course. 44% for Poland, 44% for Saudi Arabia, and 12% has the draw. What about, of course, the vote or the bookies? The bookies odds on this one we do have coming at you. Poland 10-7 on for the victory. 50-4 is your away with that. Saudi Arabia 5-2 is the draw. What about the odds to qualify? Now those odds have been dramatically changed. 11-10 is Saudi Arabia. 10-3 to win the group. Poland 6-5. 7-2 to win the group. Of course. What about lifting the trophy itself? Saudi Arabia still on fancy 350-1. The Poles 175 to lift the trophy as well. But for me on this one, not for me, no, but for me for this one, I'm going to go with a 0-0 0-0 draw, just like you guys there, just like the bookies. Nobody can separate these two sides because we just don't know what's going to show up when these two sides lock horns. That's, of course, my take on it. Of course, a point might be enough for Saudi Arabia, taking on the Mexicans last in the group, but of course, Poland, a draw for them puts them on 2 points, heading up against Argentina for the last game, and probably will put them out of the equation. But anyway, that's, of course, my take. Smash your subscribe, smash your thumbs up, smash the little bell. We go again, of course, match number 3 just around the corner, but of course, we're all already looking forward to match number 2.